But excuse the bummy look. I was at work all day. I'm just getting off. But excuse me. I got a notification on my phone, and about I guess what happened between Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, and then kind of had a chance to listen to it, like what happened at the beginning of the show as far as explanation of why Shannon Sharp didn't come to the show yesterday, in regards to what happened on the field to Damar Hamlin and Skip's tweet. And I guess they got into a little back and forth because Skip, Shannon said he hoped Skip would take the tweet down, and Skip said, "No, I'm not taking the tweet down. I stand by what I said." And from what I'm seeing, and I've been watching, the show since it started in 2016, and I've been watching sports debate shows, First Take and Undisputed, for the last over 10 years. And Skip is getting harder to like because he's so stubborn. One thing I'll never say about Skip Bayless is I don't think there's any racist in Skip Bayless, but from watching him all of these years, there's definitely a narcissist complex. There's an elitist complex, and he doesn't want to be wrong. He's like, he does not ever believe he's wrong about his point. He may be wrong about results or predictions, but he doesn't like to be wrong about getting his point across. I'm just like, the tweet that he sent during the game right after, that awful injury happened, to me, it was more or less bad timing about anything, because when they announced that they were doing CPR on that kid, and we all I definitely pray that Damar Hamlin is still with us. I mean, has a full recovery. Once they sent CPR, man, that took everything out the door. That took everything out the door. Like, it's like I went on my IG and said, the humanity in me says, yo, fuck that game. They don't need to play. I mean, now Skip wasn't tweeting what probably a million other people were probably thinking. But at that moment in time when, we're talking about a player fighting for his life, nobody cared about that at that point. That will be figured out eventually as far as if they're going to finish the game, if they're going to just say, bump it, it's a tie. They'll figure that out later. But at that point in time, the timing was poor. It was tacky. It was in bad taste. And for Skip to double down and say, no, I'm not erasing the tweet. I mean, like, that's not cool. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm never going to watch Undisputed again, but and I'm not a fan of cancel culture. But if people want to cancel Skip Bayless, stop watching the show. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm just saying that's how you do it. Stop watching the show. And I feel bad saying that in regards to Shannon because I love Shannon. I'm a Bronco fan, but I'm a fan of Shannon, on television as well. But the bottom line is Skip didn't tweet anything that people weren't probably thinking. But at that moment in time when he was fighting for his life, who cares about whether the stakes of the game? That's a game. That's a game. You're talking about a game, wins, losses, seeding, stuff that the players can live and fight another day. And that's what we're praying for this kid, Damar Hamlin, that he lives to fight another day. Luckily, there's been some, a little bit of improvement on his medical condition. And, you just have to think. You have to think, Skip Bayless, has gone from journalist to cartoon character almost. Because unless you the Dallas Cowboys or Tom Brady or Baker Mayfield, Skip's humanity kind of almost goes out the window. Or Michael Jordan, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, when I saw that little first segment of the show today, I was like, yeah, they about to be done. They about to be done because, Skip cannot stand being wrong. I mean, if it wouldn't have been nothing for him to say, I apologize about the timing of the incident, or even removing a tweet, whatever. But he just cannot stand to be wrong about a situation. And he was dead ass wrong because of his timing. It was poor taste. So that's just my opinion on it. And gee whiz, Undisputed. Undisputed might not be undisputed no more. Might have to change the show to called Defeated. I'll holler at y'all later. Take y'all time.